Mm. Thank you. And the last thing is the third time I'll try to cross the bridge. Do you remember? I did all these practices. Then, with this practice, something changed inside, in the feeling. Then I want to try to cross the bridge. So those days, I was quite thin, and I have a 4-pack also, and my arm is quite strong. Not like this advertised guy, but quite close. I was the strongest arm in the monastery. I push up, I don't know. It just happened like that. Whoever I raise, I'm number one all the time. So I'm very strong. Now is, have to accept. It's accepting time. Why not? Everything has a time. So I'm happy to accept. So now my mind is talking to my subtle body. I have nice strong arm. We will be okay. There is a railing at the side, so I hold the railing and talk to my feeling. Don't worry, look at my arm, so strong. Something happen, I can protect you. Looks quite silly at the point of cognitive, intellectual, but the feeling need to hear that. For the feeling, this stupid comment could be very intelligent. Do you understand? For thinking, if you really fell down, arm might not save. But for feeling, need to know that, okay. So I hold this tightly, but because of my subtle body is so intense, it effect went into my gross body also. My gross body, the physical body also was shaking. So I need to give some confidence, reinsure to my gross body. So I step a little bit, come back. Hold this step, little step, next one, step this one. Then you walk for a while, consciously, with chanting the mantra, aware of all these things. Then the body also got some solid feeling. And then the emotion is got this mantra, love and insight. Then with the help of my arm, so I walk slowly. Then I reach the middle of the bridge. Then I let it go. So I walk. With that mood, I cross. Then I come back one more time. Then I cross again. So now I don't have the height problem. Really. Usually I cannot go to the Paris, this one, Apple Tower. I go there, I go really shaky. Now, last year I went there, no problem. So you can change actually, but need a kindness, consistent, insight, and open up these three things. Emotion is different from thinking, and thinking always stay in the space if you can. We don't have much time to read the chapter on space, but the mind rests on the space, and all the habitual patterns are cloud, transitory. When transitory cloud comes, if you can be the space in the mind, like open mind like this, but the feeling, ooh, but you can still rest. Usually, ooh, zoom, ooh, then finish. Now this time, feeling, the mind can rest and talk to the ego, don't reify it. And the feeling still coming, not locked in. Slowly, you're not grasping, slow, feeling move, and feeling feels welcome. And open up, and not that scary also. Because the mind makes more scary, ego makes personal. So there's no personal and wrong view, so the residue in the subtle body slowly readjusts, change, and transform. So we have to have a backup plan in the cognitive level. I had an airplane trauma, and I crossed that bridge also through that system. And a lot of other things also I don't want to share now, we don't have time. So, but the basic principle is these three things. If you can find space between these three things, body and emotion, related, subtle body, the cognitive stability into the space, and the reified ego come back in the mere eye and know the system of the 3-4 egos, and then something they open up. And of course, essence love. If we can practice like this, then the learned pattern definitely can transform. But the next one, the habitual pattern, karmic pattern, then that is the hard way. So you have to have a different technique, which is compassion, really selfless compassion, and reflect on impermanent and emptiness understanding, and the lineage blessing, Guru's blessing, to see the reality. And what we are perceiving reality, we think is a reality, but actually this is the human reality, not the real reality. So we have to ask, what is the real reality? Is the reality exists beyond human reality? A human reality is the only reality? So this is the question. Buddha analyzed. Because as long as you are in the habitual system and the karmic system, you are trapped in the samsara. No matter what kind of perceiver perceives, you are in that trap. So, no matter what kind of thing you do, still in that system based on subject and object. So, Dzogchen points out that you have to go beyond concept, beyond dualistic, beyond subject and object, beyond system. And that is called primordial wisdom, nature of mind, Rigpa, the name of this organization given by Sogyal Rinpoche. And Sogyal Rinpoche is the championing of introducing Rigpa. So I think that is the next level, that whatever you see, if you block, cling, then you are in this system. But this system can go wrong, and then you heal this system, I usually call becoming healthy human being. Based on a healthy human being, then we can transcend the human, the highest human, maybe we call it ultimate, enlightened, nirvana, fully awakened, not depend on object. Right now, no matter what kind of perception you are perceiving is dependent on object, so you don't have any control. We think I am a control, but you are not really control. You're always influenced by something. And whatever we hear, see, smell, think, influenced by either karmic pattern, either habitual pattern. And based on that, we interpret and we operate, and we think this is this way. So if you want to go out of the system, then you have to go beyond the dualistic fixation, egolessness, shunyata, panchaparamita, Dzogchen, Mahamudra, Vipassana, the ultimate Vipassana. That in order to do that, then there's a few circumstances need to come together. Accumulation of merit, root and lineage master's blessing, constant asking question reality, at the end find out the gap between past thought, future thought. There is a genuine openness, naked awareness. If you can rest on that without any contrive, any effortful mindfulness, the Rigpa itself becomes the mindfulness. Totally let it go. No method, beyond view, beyond system. And all the Buddhist system is to destroy the system. And you trap in that system, you are still in the system. So Dzogchen really points out that part quite clearly. So I hope you can receive teaching from Sogyal Rinpoche. And I think he's strictly and very, very skillful. And his English is 100 times better than me. And he knows your mind very well. And so my English is a little monkey English, so I have to act a lot. Then you get, no? If you close your eyes, you will get a half of the teaching. So in order to listen teaching from me, you have to open eyes. So my teaching is a little bit like an American movie, not like a Hindi movie. The Hindi movie, if you go to restroom and come back, still you can follow the story. And so my movie, all the sense you have to open, because my teaching is like a drama way of teaching, so someone might not like it, so sorry about that. What to do? I have to be honest with myself. I learned that in America. Be with yourself, no? It's the most important. But I don't know, what is you? Be with yourself. Which self? This I really confused. Be with yourself. What self? The vomiting self? Or social self? What is the self? I think still I didn't get the answer yet. But sounds nice. Be human. Be human. Also sounds nice. But I don't know what does the human means. Joking. Human means healthy human being, means you're not driven by extreme habitual patterns. So with that, I could cross. The most important thing is which is the which is the fearful, unhealthy bridge, which is the inner bridge. I think we need to know this, number one. When tiger comes, okay, don't chant this mantra, okay? When tiger is chasing after you, don't chant. It is true but not real. Tiger is true and real. And you should afraid. It's called healthy fear. But there's nothing wrong, but you still fear here, that is distorted. And that you can walk with Dharma, therapy, whatever. If you cannot pay your rent, you didn't pay rent, and the landlord will come to see you, and you chant this mantra, landlord is real, but it's not true. It might not help. At the end, you have to pay. But Dharma can help you. Why you cannot pay? That could be a pattern. But actually, you have to pay. But Dharma might help you to pay, and you to earn money. Or some people might have money but don't want to pay. Then you analyze. That part can really help. Spiritual or therapy is very helpful. But at the end, scary, landlord come to you, you have to pay. Otherwise, you have to go into the Jerry Springer. Joking. Jerry Springer is too much. But there's some top ladies there in the court, so you have to end up there. So, yeah, I think, so I will not take any questions, no? It's too late. So, thank you very much for coming, and please continue to practice. And if you practice, there's a benefit, I know. So nothing to lose. Really, a little bit of time, but it's okay. Definitely, California Dharma is worldwide. Better than nothing, really. But I think we have to have a California Dharma first. Then transcend. Without losing that, go beyond. Build a hero heart. But the really California Dharma, you stuck there, then I feel very like sometimes you see some person is so spiritual, it scares me. It's like a snake like. So nice, thank you. You're so wonderful. Oh, I love you. You're great. I feel like itchy inside. Not normal, you know. So more you practice, you become more normal than normal beings. That is the sign, actually. You know, when you watch kung fu movies, you know, the real master, you know, you don't see it first. The fake one is there, bum bum bum, like this. And then when they fight, other gangster come, the fake one gone. Suddenly, on the corner of the room, the old guy sweeping the floor, holding the wine bottle at the back, short guy, shorter than me, fairer than me, but no bone, no identity, flex, people like relax, boop, boop. And throw the one bottle in, kick here, drink, and then put on the what do you call, leg, and then hit. You know, I mean, he don't have any bone. So simple, more normal than any kung fu students. I think that is a really master actually. So you become really happy, genuine happy, open, kind, normal. Then I think really Dharma happens, I think. If you boost by Dharma, sticky Dharma, very scary. Yeah. Watch out. So, thank you and good night.